Here we are at Salford Quays on a lazy Sunday evening. We've been very kindly invited to attend the premiere of the latest film by Lower Kersal Young People's Group and Refugee Action. It's called Animosity. Let's go check it out.
I was trying to get the idea going that we could try and tackle hate crime from a community perspective rather than just as a policing issue or as a tenancy condition or antisocial behaviour. Something that involved young people themselves in looking at the issue themselves and working out about how they would explain to people why it wasn't good to treat other people that way. It was a film premiere tonight of the actual project. There was their interpretation of what they thought hate crime was and the bullying that went on and their experiences in there.
The first part is a documentary explaining and talking about hate crime.
Being made to feel different, basically.
Unnecessary.
It's just people being targeted for like the way they look or the way they act.
And what we want to do is tackle that and say that people are welcome and that we need to stamp out hate crime.
Salford's got a fantastic past, but we don't want to live in it.
Someone from education department working on actually doing some lesson plans to go with it so it can be used in classroom settings. So I hope you enjoy the actual film. This is young people doing this stuff. Cheers.
When I came in this country, I didn't know how to speak English, but it's not like people are bullying me, but it's just that some people I could hear them laughing at me because even when I was speaking, I had this really bad French accent. But after that we became mates and I'm not saying I can speak English better than all of them, but
the film was very well received, people were really supported and there was a very good atmosphere in the theatre.
And that lad, the younger one, who sort of was being bullied, I thought he was really good.
Three people I thought really carried this film. Obviously Biff was one, which was John, and one of the other people that carried the film I thought was Reece Riley.
Well, it's a heartbreaking moment being here. I mean, come on, just look at that. Well, I've not been in the group long, but I've done a lot of things with it. I mean, it's been one of the best things I've ever done in my life. And I'd like to say a big thanks to Tommy and Leslie, who've been really kind to me, helped me out in all sorts of different situations. And, well, I just can't wait for the next film, you know what I mean?
I think it's really good because it got the community involved and it isn't just something that someone tells them is bad but they don't know. It makes it real for people, you know, and I think that's how people learn. People don't learn by reading something on a leaflet or, you know, they learn by direct experience and those kids came together and brilliantly and became friends through doing the project. It's kind of an example of what we want society to do.
Why not? Because if somebody doesn't do it, people know about it, but they don't seem to get together or they're too frightened to say anything. So something like this, I think, is a good idea.
The thing that I'm very taken with is how it helps the young people through their engagement with the project to be ambassadors for the thing they're filming. So in other words, some of the testimony that we heard from the kids tonight, it's done a lot for them as people, and they've grown hugely through what they've been involved with. And I think they will be their own best ambassadors in their school, in the Albion High School, in the community. And I think it will actually have a benefit way beyond the subject matter and the making of the film. I think it's it's a documentary with a purpose. So I've now got my own copy, so I'm going to make sure that perhaps I can share this with people who couldn't be here tonight.
A couple of things left to say now. First of all, a big round of applause for our cast of Animosity. Another thing I want to say is we've come up with another idea called Residential Nightmare, so I'm looking for funders now. So if you're out there, come and see me after.